Hello guys, Mumu here, and this is a guide for completing the Storm Realm. So the Storm Realm was without a doubt the hardest realm, in my opinion, when I was trying to unlock all of the Acceleracers to get the ultimate race. The 7-minute unlock time in this level is absolutely unforgiving, and I am certain that a lot of newer players are going to encounter problems once they get into this level. So the objective of this guide is to try to help these newer players and also try to help intermediate players to learn a little more about this realm so that they can hopefully complete it without having to recur to strategies such as using the Solar Realm Acceleracer and just skipping the entire level. That is not the objective of this guide. This guide will focus mostly on good driving and certain elements of this realm that can be analyzed and strategized around so that we can maximize our performance. So, going into the car selection. Car selection for this level is absolutely important. Other levels do not have such an unforgiving time, so here we want to start strategizing from the very beginning. My recommendation for this level is to try to get a car with good grip. Grip is definitely the most important aspect to control in this level, since there are a lot of lightning bolts falling on the track, and losing grip in these sections can easily make you fall off. And most importantly, the most difficult or problematic section of this realm is these loops. You can actually see them here in the background of the car selection. These loops actually pose a real threat to any vehicle that does not have good grip, since it's very easy to fall off, and this is right at the end, just a few seconds of the portal, and falling off there, let me tell you, it does not feel very nice. So, grip, definitely the most important trait, as well as top speed. It's probably not as important as grip, but it's nice to have, especially with the time limit that we have. There aren't very narrow corners or sharp turns, so acceleration isn't super important compared to other levels such as Cliffside or Canyon, but it's also nice to have. So before we go into the driving, I just want to point out some tips and general information about this realm. First off, this realm can be quite taxing on your computer due to all of the flashing lights and stuff like that. The way that my computer handles this the best is by putting the shadows and effect settings on the lowest possible. I also put motion blur off. I don't know how impactful this is, but I just don't like how it looks. But yeah, shadows and effects definitely are the most taxing elements frame rate wise. Another thing to consider is that materials should be on high no matter what. If you turn them into low, as you're gonna see now, I should actually probably put an epilepsy warning before I do that, because this is what the tornadoes become, and it is a pain to drive through them. So try to keep them on high and lower other elements if you have to in order to run this realm. Just keep materials on high. It makes this realm much more bearable visual wise. Something else worth noting about this track is that some lightning bolts fall in these sections with these lightning rods on the track, and these lightning bolts, will turn off your vehicle and will not allow you to continue moving. They will slow you down and they can even completely stop you. So part of the skill that you need to develop to complete this track is to avoid these lightning strikes. Fortunately, these lightning strikes always fall at the same point, so you can memorize where they're going to strike in order to avoid them. So yeah, this is something definitely worth taking note of. If you do not see any of these lightning rods on the track and you see lightning falling on the track, it will not affect your vehicle, only when the lightning rods are present. So we're back, and now we're going to go into the driving section. Just right before that, um, something that can seriously help you in order to grow used to the track better is to try to play it with checkpoints on. It will not, if you complete the track, it will not give you the Acceleracer, but it will give you the Deora II, which is quite important, as we will see a little later. And it's good practice. This track might take you a little while to get used to it, but believe me, it's worth it to give it a few practice runs before trying to go without checkpoints, especially in the last section. Alright, so the car that I am going to use for this attempt is a Deora II. It has excellent grip, it has average acceleration and top speed, but it makes up for it with its decent boost. And, well, honestly, as I mentioned previously, grip is the most important factor, and this car has plenty of that. It feels like it's honestly created for this track, which makes sense given that it's the reward car for completing this realm. One final trick for trying to help you guys complete this realm under 7 minutes is that if you type here, realm underscore, and any realm, in this case it's going to be storm, but whichever you want, sky, sound, labyrinth, storm, load custom level, and boom, we enter the realm without having had to go through the Accelerator section. And this is big. This saves you from 27 to 28 seconds, which is a lot of time, especially with how restrictive the time limit is on this level. So if you're struggling, it's always a nice option to rely on, because honestly, this level pretty hard. No, I won't be resorting to that. I like the extra challenge, so let's get going. Now I am going to talk exclusively about the driving. Car, I covered the realm, so let's get started. Like, start at around 18 seconds with most vehicles, since that way you can enter the portal almost as soon as it appears. Here, boost immediately, it gives you a huge time advantage compared to doing it otherwise. I like to go all the way to 300 miles per hour. Don't be afraid to brake. Like, honestly, when you're trying to go fast, the last thing you want to do is to brake, but it's important. Also, after you brake and take a corner, it's always nice to get a little tap of that boost, just to keep your speed up. Here, let's brake, start our turn, let's hug the right wall, boost, let go of throttle, hug the left wall, boost, rinse and repeat. Now in this section there's a lot of lightning, a lot of lights, a lot of stuff everywhere. None of it can harm you, it's just enemy propaganda there to distract you, it's fake, can't do anything to you. So just keep your eyes on the road and try to stick to the middle of the track. That's like the best way to avoid falling off. Obviously, right? Just pay attention to when it straightens out. I like to boost there, hug right, and then hug left. And then back to right. You want to keep your foot on the throttle, turn slightly right, I like to boost a little there, and then I'm gonna let go of the throttle so I can keep control of my car. And bam, into the section. Now, it's a zigzag. Right, left, right, left, right, left. I was referring to the lightning. I know my rights and left, okay? Then left here. Yep, 2 rights over here. Nice dodges, and 1 left. After that, we're done with the lightning. And into this section. Let go of throttle for this turn. Here you can be real ambitious and boost a lot, but it's very dangerous. Let go of throttle so that we don't jump too much. Brake a little, hug left. Let go of throttle, hug right. Take this like one big right turn. Boost a little over here. That was way too risky, don't boost there, okay? That was fake news. Here, want to keep a high speed. The first lightning starts at left. After that we go right, right, left. Yeah, you know the drill. Zigzags, and of course I got hit regardless. Then there's 2 lightnings on the left here. So hug the inside, and then hug the outside, as there's one to the right over here. And that was it. There are 2 sections here. I prefer to take this one since it's safer. The other one can be done if you use your jumping jets, but it's very risky and it's not necessary. It just saves you a little amount of time. I have done it when I've tried to speedrun this realm, but just for trying to unlock the Acceleracer, honestly, it's just not worth it. Careful here, the change in elevation can seriously mess up your turns. The Deora just handles it like a champ, you know, but other cars are gonna struggle with that. Here, be very careful with this turn since you can't see where you are going. Yep, I was about to go off the edge right there. Boost calmly. Now, here we start with 2 rights and then 1 left. If you stick to the middle, you're pretty much okay. Right, and then left again, and then right, also okay, then left 1, and left 2, and now we can stick to the left for the rest. Nothing's gonna happen to you. Yep. Turn your camera up for this cylinder section. Try to stay on the center of the track. Boost if you feel that you need to, but it's very dangerous. My suggestion is honestly to just take it slow. Right now we've got plenty of time, no need to make any risky maneuvers. Yeah, just careful with this 3rd loop though. Like this one, I don't know what it's done, but it's very much harder than the other ones. But of course, like, the Deora doesn't care at all about that. But in another run that I'm gonna show you, you're gonna see how I kinda struggle with that one. Ah yes, the lightning here is also propaganda. It does not exist. It cannot harm you. And 6 minutes, we've got plenty of time. Going pretty quick, honestly. Careful, this last turn seriously likes to mess up most cars. Let's use our boost here. All this lightning does not harm you. And that was a very quick lap, 6:26. That was very nice. As you can see, the Deora pretty much built for this track. Yeah, just if you're gonna use this car, just try to drive safely and try to avoid as many mistakes as possible. Memorize. Let me just turn this portal off. Try to memorize where the lightnings are going to strike and don't do anything too rash, and you should arrive at the end. If you make no mistakes and you don't drive too slowly, you're gonna make it to the end, alright? Alright, so now it's Spinebuster's turn. So Spinebustah is definitely my favorite Metal Maniac car, especially in this game. It handles very nicely, it's pretty quick, lots of boost, and looks cool as hell. The ability is also very useful in this realm since it counters lightning. All in all, very nice car in my opinion. Pretty sad to see that it got destroyed in the second. Number 2, boost here. I'd like to take it to around 300 miles per hour. And it's convenient to brake a little bit. Spinebustah is a drift car, so, well, it's technically a muscle car, it likes to drift a lot. So take that into account. Compared to the Deora, it has a lot less grip, so it's an interesting contrast given our last run. And especially considering what I said at the beginning of the video, that grip is the most important aspect in this realm. I stand by that. I just want to show that it's not all that matters. And, well, grip plays its greatest part in the last section. So, right now we're doing fine, all's nice and dandy, but once we get to those rolling cylinders, we're going to have to go much slower than the Deora, just so that we can stay on the track. Maybe someone could do it going very quickly, but it's going to be very unsafe and very difficult. So, and, well, I just want to show, like, general good strategies in order to complete this realm. So, those kind of risky maneuvers are not exactly what I am looking for right now. Here, let go of throttle so that you don't lose control. Brake before the turn if you feel that you need to. And if you stick to the left right here, you're gonna see that you can dodge all of the lightning. It works, I feel, with most cars. I think Spinebustah is pretty wide, so if it worked with Spinebustah, it probably works with pretty much anything else. Though that trick does not work in every single section. I just like to use it in that one. So if you want to see on which other parts you can actually use it, and with which cars, since some are a little narrower than others, then I suggest trying the level with checkpoints and going through them. Again, the lightning is not random, so you always get the same pattern. So you can test that out, like if the lightning hits you when you're at the edge or not. But this time, what I'm gonna do is showcase the shield ability and how it counters the lightning. Here we go. That was it. Very nice. Careful with the lightning right there. And that one. And there's one happening at the right here. And that can comfortably go into this section, let go of throttle, and reapply. You don't want to go too quick here, since it would be a shame to fall off. I don't feel that it's exactly necessary, because you can make mistakes like that. Going down to 4th gear, since I feel it gives us more power in this like upwards ramp sections. Careful here. Whenever there's like this change in like altitude, when there's like an upwards or downward slope, the traction on your car changes a lot, and that reflects on your turning. So always be wary when you see like a ramp that curves, something like that, might not behave as you would expect it. got hit by lightning. Wasn't going centrally enough. Now we can stick to the left. This lightning does not do nothing. That one does, but we avoided it. And now we're going down to 4th, and we are going to respect this cylinder thing a lot, because I've failed multiple times with Spinebustah in this section, and it's not very fun, if I may say so myself. Just respect it. If you feel you're going too slow, a gentle tap on the boost might do the trick, but be very careful of that. You can easily go flying off. This is the most dangerous loop, in my opinion. Let's try not to die. Expected the hell out of that. Back to 4th. Careful here. Ooh, not nice. Got time. No need to worry too much. Turn right. And hit left. Alright. Coming to the last one. A little unstable there. Be careful with this last curve. It likes to troll you a lot. And we did it. Oh my god, I hate this. I have no control. Okay, there we go. Oh, I think that was okay. I think we were quicker than the Deora. As you can see, Spinebustah definitely has it in them. The cylinder part could have been done quicker, but it's better safe than sorry, and a run such as that one should net you an Acceleracer. Also consider that you can use the trick to skip the Accelerodrome. That should give you an additional 28 seconds. And well, that was it for today. I think I'm going to upload more vehicles passing the realm under 7 minutes, since I found it so fun. If any of you have a certain vehicle that you want me to test out on a certain realm or anything, I'd be more than happy to try my best. So leave it in the comments if you want to see me try out something. And that was it for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. See ya.